Okay, scholars, Happy New Year. I want you guys, as promised, here we go. We're going to get started on using My Portfolio. A lot of this stuff is going to be required for your scholarship, so I'm going to give you a really quick how-to of how to use the program. So as you see, I'm on my screen here. I'm going to click up on Google Chrome, and it'll allow you. Let me make sure I get it to the right space so you can see what's up. There we go. So as you see on a normal Google screen, and it's just like any other Google browser that you would have, we're going to add an account. Now I have a couple of you guys that I've already added as on my screen just so that I can give you an example of how your screens would work. So I'm going to use you, Edgar. No offense. Thank you for being our trusted guinea pig. But either way it'll go, once you get to Google, you're going to sign in. And this is how we'll sign in. When you sign in, you'll sign in basically using your first name with the period icon at bhghscholar.org. So as you can see, I've got a couple of you guys already kind of in here. I'll pick up somebody else for a second. We'll go to Ian Travis over at Loyola. So what you'll do is you'll click in, and when you sign in, like your Skype coordinator will show you in your list, what you're going to use is you're going to use your first name with the period and your last name, and then for your password, you'll use your first initial of your first name, your last name spelled completely with your 4-digit graduation year. So, for example, if you were Will Parrish and you graduated in the year 2000, you would go W. Your name would be William. Photoshop is telling me something else. It would say William. Parrish at bhghscholar.org, and then it would tell me that I was at my password would be wparrish2000 20000. Okay, so you guys can figure that out. All you guys know your graduation year. It'll all be listed there. Okay, so once you've signed on, you're going to want to look up in this top right corner right here where you see the app location, the app logo. When you click on the app logo, you'll see a list of things. Let me move this over so you can see it. I know you see my pretty face. No, I'm just kidding. Here you go. You'll see here where you see sites. So when you click on this site button right here, it'll get you to a main screen. And the main screen will have your name here. So again, I'm using Ian's screen name. So you'll see Ian's screen name. It'll say Ian Travis here. You'll click on this button here, and then it'll go to your main portal. Now your main portal is where everything that you need to know for your Boys Hope, Girls Hope logins will exist. I made it too big. Let's see. I'll move this over so you can see it on the screen. So you see here, you'll see My Road. You'll see My Road so far. So if we click here on My Road, this is actually your classroom portal. So this is where everything comes up. All your assignments will come up. So I just clicked on Ian's My Road, and you're gonna see. Actually, I'm sorry, you're looking at my screen right now, which I have everybody's stuff on it. So I'm going to change. So you'll notice that if someone else is logged in into Google, into your classroom, the computer that you're using, their screen will come up. So you're going to want to make sure that in this top right corner that your screen name is actually the one that's chosen. So I'm going to go back to Ian's, and Ian's should pop up for me on the screen. It does. Okay, and so when you see Ian's screen, your screen should look something similar. So you'll see your SAT question of the day here. You'll see your Detroit Hope Prep Academy thought of the day, and then you'll see for your national scholarship portfolio that says Junior Above and Beyond and Junior Portfolio. So on practice, what you should get in the custom of doing is going here first. Your Detroit Hope Prep Scholarship will be all the programs, as you can see, you guys are up there. Everything that I assign you guys or that you guys were used to filling out on those paperwork will be put right onto this screen here. So what you'll be able to do is you'll come here and you'll see your assignment for the day. It'll tell you if it's late or when it was due. So for example, these are some late assignments because obviously you guys are gone. But I'll go out here. The assignment that I assigned for over the break was to catch up on your My Portfolio grades. So you'll see it has your due date there and has the assignment here. You'll be able to click on it and you'll be able to see everything that you're supposed to do on that particular assignment. Once you're done, you can add in a comment and you can mark it as done, and then it clicks back to me to let you know that it's done. So most of your thoughts of the day, all of those cool questions and videos that we've been working on will always lie and exist at this particular classroom. But what you'll also notice, and especially as we're moving forward now to this new school year, you'll see that I'll tell you a lot of times to go out of this classroom and go into your portfolio, your grade level portfolio classroom to be able to do work on that particular level. So when I ask you to do that, you'll go to this top left corner here where you see this button here. You'll click there and you'll see your other classrooms that are involved. So if, say for example, I ask you to do the I Am Ready assessment, which will be your assignment for tomorrow, you'll go to the junior portfolio or your sophomore, freshman, whatever portfolio you're in. You'll click on that portfolio there. It'll pop up. It'll be a whole nother classroom. My computer's going slow. There we go. And then you'll see the assignments that are there. So, for example, it may require you to go through and look. So if I say that you need to do your I Am Ready assignment, you would simply go through and you would scroll all the way down until you find I Am Ready. Slowly but surely, it's down there. It's at the bottom. Adobe, I don't care. I'm sorry. There you guys go. Cluster Finder. As you can see, the Nationals has a lot of stuff for you guys to do, and a lot of it we're kind of behind on, so we're going to spend a lot of time in this portfolio kind of going through and making sure that we catch up. We're at Lassie. So, okay, so it's at the bottom. So you see where it says I Am Ready? So if I ask you to complete the I Am Ready scholarship portfolio on this thing, you would go here, click the I Am Ready. It'll send you to the particular assignment, just like you would on your normal classroom. You fill that particular survey out. It may send you to someplace else, which is your resource guide. You will fill this out and you will mark it as done. So that's simply how you will do it. It's really, really user-friendly and intuitive. You guys are geniuses, I already know. So you guys shouldn't have a hard time with it. If you do, you can always ask one of your site coordinators and they'll definitely help you. Or you can ping me on email and I can answer your questions too. I want to show you one other thing, really cool tool that you guys have, and it's called your Novice. So if you look back up here, you see this is your classroom. You're in your Google Sites place right here. I'm going to go back to your regular site. So you see I toggled up here to the top, and I chose his name where Ian's name was, and I went to where his main screen is. So this is when you remember you've gone from here, you've clicked up here, it went down to Sites, and then it let you get to this screen, which brought you to this screen right here. Okay, and so when you're on this screen, your assignments are here. Here will be your progress so that you would know how far on your My Portfolio road you've gone. I'll do little videos throughout the semester to let you know what you got, what is expected of you, so you'll always know that you're caught up. But this will give you your progress here of where you are on my road. And we'll go through this together with your site coordinators and you'll be able to figure out what's going on. You also, I'm moving fast here, you also are going to be required to upload your report card. So when you get your report card, you'll be able to go to your brag board. If you have anything special that you've done or volunteer hours, you'll be able to put that in your brag list here. And then you'll also be able to track, there are going to be some videos that you're going to watch. And I'll show you some of those. You'll see it later on this week in the assignments list. But there'll be some videos and some other things that you're going to be asked to ask questions about. And you're going to go back here to this particular screen, the college knowledge, and your brag board to upload those things. You also are going to know that this semester we're going to start doing a book list. And so as you start reading some of those books on the book list, you're going to add it here to the My Book List row. One of the other major important pieces that I want to show you on is called your Novice account. Now your Novice account is where you're going to track a lot of your things as far as what colleges you've applied to, what scholarships you've applied to, and some of the other things that you need as far as like your FAFSA forms for you seniors and jobs for you freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. And you're going to be able to actually, this is going very, very slow. But you're going to be able to do that through your My Resource Center. I'm actually going to come out of this one for a minute and I'm going to take you to another place because it's also an assignment that you will have. I'm going to go back to the portfolio here and I'm going to scroll down to an assignment that you're going to see from me next week, which is called College Road. And College Road is the first time that you're actually, or Road Trip Nation. It's going to be the first time you're actually going to use Novice. So we're going to click on Road Trip Nation and it's going to take you to a link that says Novice. I'm going to click here. And this is another cool thing that you guys get from Boys Hope, Girls Hope. And again, it's going to be the same setup as far as your username and password as it was for you to get into your Google Classroom. So we all know what our passwords are. I'm not going to say Ian's out loud because it's none of your guys' business. I'm just kidding. But you guys know everything. Okay, so when you get to Novice, you'll see this screen here. And this screen here is really, really kind of important and cool. It's where you're going to track again, like I said, your colleges that you're interested in. As you can see here, it says colleges that I'm thinking about. We'll go through here as you're in your junior and sophomore year to really start thinking about what's going to be interesting and what's going to work from you. But again, that'll come later. But you'll see you can browse around, you can play with it here and see some of the things here that allows you to look at like scholarship matches and college looks up and compare their prices and compare their majors. The same thing about careers. There are careers here that you can look at. In February and March, we're really going to spend a lot of time in this particular software, really looking at who you are and what you want to do. But for the purposes of what I just explained to you as far as Road Trip Nation, some of the videos that you're going to start watching are going to come right here. So as you see, when I clicked into Novice, I clicked into my careers and I went to Road Trip Nation, and then here's some information about a lot of different videos or inspirational videos from kids around the world that have really done some things that are in the same place of what you're doing as far as looking for college. So you can play with that here. Know that you will be assigned as well. But that right there is just a really brief overview of how you guys get into your BHGH login. Remember, your login is your first name, that period, last name, with your password, first initial, last name, graduation year, and that gets you into your novice, into your BHG account. If you have any other questions, your site coordinators can definitely help you out. They're trained on this and they know what's up. Yeah. All right. I'm so proud of you guys. Let's have a great year. Take care.